Good morning and welcome to Sports Health and Massage. What can I do for you today, Raylene?
Well, I've got two issues. I've got a bit of a sore shoulder.
Yep, left shoulder.
Yeah, left shoulder. And the other thing is, I don't know if it's the back of my lung that's really hurting or if I've pulled a muscle. I can't really work out if it's a muscle or if it's actually in my lung.
Okay, radio, and that's on the right side.
On the right side,
okay,
yeah.
Radio.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, we'll start with your shoulder. With your shoulder, what seems to be the problem? Are there movement that hurts it more? What aggravates it to start off with?
Yeah, pretty much moving and especially worse when I wake up in the morning.
Okay, yeah.
So obviously I'm sleeping funny on it, but it's lifting
Okay.
it.
And how long has this been a problem for?
Oh, a few months.
A few months? Okay,
Yeah.
radio.
Yeah, a few months.
And is it getting worse?
Yeah, I think so.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, in general day life, does it bother you when you sleep? Does it restrict you doing work or anything else at home? Is there things that you can't do anymore?
It does affect my work. I can't lift or drag as much.
What do you
as I
do
can.
for work, sorry?
I put bread up on the shelf.
Okay, right. So you've got a lot of
So I've got
above
up
the head. Okay,
and
yep.
down and pulling of the dollies or pushing of the dollies as well.
Okay, radio.
I do find it's not so bad if I've been regularly going to the gym.
Okay, radio.
As soon as I stop that exercise on it, it just aches. Even just now, it just feels like it's, dragging out of my socket.
And with your sleep, does it wake you up at night? Does it keep you from sleeping?
Yeah, a bit of both, because I can't find a position where I can lay and keep it, and then my whole arm goes to sleep.
Okay, yep.
Total, yeah, and it's painful pins and needles.
Okay, yep, so you get
numbness, painful numbness, and pins and needles, and yeah.
And do you know what started it? Can you think of any particular event that you were doing that it actually started?
No, I don't think there was any particular event. I think it's been more just the way I work.
Okay, radio.
The constant use, and obviously sometimes I shouldn't, do it the way I do, but I just do because it's quicker and easier.
Okay, no worries. No worries. We'll get back to that one. Now, on to this lung. That one sounds a bit of an issue. So
Yeah.
what was then? How long ago did that one start?
This has only been maybe a week and a half.
Okay.
Maybe 2 weeks. Yeah, a week and a half, 2 weeks.
And is it getting worse?
Yeah.
And it is getting worse.
Yeah. And usually when you've got a bit of a sore muscle, I can go up against the wall and sort of, you can find it.
Yep.
But that's why I'm thinking it could be in my lung. I don't know because I just can't find it.
Okay. And have you had something like this before?
Yeah, it's kind of like when I had pleurisy.
Okay.
But I'm sure when I had pleurisy, it was up higher in the lung kind of thing.
Yep.
But that was a long time ago, so I really can't remember exactly. But it's, yeah.
It's away. And does that one bother you with your work or does it bother you sleeping?
No, it's more during the day. And, yeah, just more during the day.
Okay, when you say during the day, it just hurts during the day.
Yeah,
but you can sleep
I can
okay
sleep
with that.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. And again, you don't know what actually caused it. Did it?
Well, I have stopped smoking about 3 months ago.
Okay, radio.
So I don't know whether it's shit clearing out of my lungs
Yep.
or what. So that could be an issue.
Did you have much of a cough relating with the giving up smoking? No. Okay.
No, not really. A little bit for a couple of weeks.
Okay. But nothing recently?
Nothing
You haven't had a
recently.
cold or a flu recently where you could have had a cough?
I haven't really had a cough. I've had a sniffle, but no cough as such.
Okay. It's okay. Sometimes when you cough, you can actually, if you're coughing too much, you can actually pull muscles there when you're coughing.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, just a bit of history about with your mum and dad. Are there any issues there with the shoulder? I'm not too worried about, but medical history as far as any respiratory issues, any major medical issues that your parents have that may be relevant?
Mum has emphysema.
Okay, radio.
From obviously years of smoking, but she hasn't smoked for a long time now.
Yep.
My father still smokes, and he still, when he had an operation last year, the year before, he did stop breathing during the operation, and they attributed it to his smoking.
Yep.
They've both got diabetes.
Type 1 or 2?
Bad diabetes.
Okay, type 2.
Yep. And they are both overweight as well.
Okay. Now, do you know if your dad still smokes at home around your mum and things like that? Or
Not around my mother. He
Okay.
doesn't smoke around her.
That's okay, because just wondering whether any of that secondhand smoke is still...
Yeah, no.
No. Okay, rightio. So there's that emphysema. Is there anything else that she's got other than that emphysema? Like, is there anything else that is in there? It's just that's the only respiratory issue that she's got there.
I'm not sure.
Okay, yep, no, that's okay. Just going through yours, you've had a few things here. So measles, chronic ear infections, bit of glandular fever when you were younger. You did say here pleurisy. What treatment did you get for that at the time? Can you remember?
I think it was just steroids, puffer and Ventolin. I also have had asthma pretty much, not real bad my whole life, but it's been there.
Okay, right.
In the periphery, if I overexert myself in sport or it's really cold or smoke too much.
Okay, radio. How long did you smoke for?
I have smoked on and off since I was about 9, so we're looking at 30 years.
Okay. Well, that's good that you've given it up.
Yes. I think the longest I have given it up for was 3 years.
Okay.
So this has been 3 months, so I'm hoping I can go more.
Yep, that would be good.
Yeah.
Okay, so you haven't had any colds and flus lately? Bit of a sniffle, you said?
Yeah, just a bit of a sniffle and a bit of sinus.
Just a bit of season for sinus?
Yeah.
That's alright. So with your sleep, I just want to go through a bit this. When you sleep, how many hours a night do you sleep?
Yeah, I'm lucky if I can get 5 to 6.
And is that good quality sleep? Like,
No,
you're in a deep sleep,
no.
it's broken sleep?
Yeah, really bad sleep.
Okay. And what time do you normally go to sleep at night and get up in the morning?
Usually the nights before I work, I'm usually in bed by about 9.
Okay, yeah.
But then I'm up at 3.
Okay. So you obviously work mornings, do you?
Yeah.
Okay. When you wake up in the morning, do you feel refreshed? Do you feel like you've had a solid night's sleep? Or are you really tired?
I'm tired still.
Okay. Any swelling when you wake up in the morning through that especially that arm that's sore?
It's usually, I don't know about swelling, I never really noticed, but
okay.
I can barely use my hand.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, I can't even turn my alarm off with that hand.
Yep. Okay. No worries. We'll get onto that one then.
Yeah.
Are you stressed in any way? Where would you put your stress levels at? 1 to 10?
Yeah, around, 5, 6, just a normal every day, bills have got to be paid, kids are annoying, husband, just some normal stress.
Normal life.
Not overly,
Okay, so combined with that, with your lack of sleep, the issues that you've got, any fatigue levels, are they fairly normal? You're feeling okay during the day?
I know. I haven't been going to the gym lately, so I know that's affecting all my, and I do feel a lot better when I am at the gym.
Okay, right.
So I know that's why I'm not sleeping properly, and my energy levels during the day are up and down, up and down.
Okay, so why aren't you going to the gym?
Just slack, and life has got in the way, and the kids are on holidays, and just, I don't know. I'm going back tomorrow, starting back tomorrow.
Okay.
So.
Rightio. So let's focus on this shoulder. So we've got it's left pain. Is there one particular point that's painful, or is it painful in a general area?
It's probably the whole, that whole section.
Through this area here?
Yeah, sort of on the inside,
Okay, so we're looking at the AC joint, deltoid area. Okay, now you said there's painful numbness and painful pins and needles.
Yeah.
Is that just in the morning?
If I'm doing something repetitive, it will start to go numb. Sometimes if I'm sitting and it's in a funny position, it'll go numb. Okay. So yeah, it pretty much just goes numb.
Okay. Is there any pain radiating to any, like, is there any pain radiating down your back or down the arm at all? Or
down the arm.
Down into the arm. Does it stop at the elbow or does it go all the way down?
Most of the time it stops, but when the pins and needles, like I said, that is pain all the way through.
Okay.
And yeah.
Can you weight bear okay? So when you're at the gym, can you lift weights at the same level for both hands without it hurting too much?
Oh, it hurts. I just do it.
Okay, you just do it anyway. Okay,
yeah.
Radio.
So,
yep.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay. There is pain, so.
We'll put you through some tests soon for that. I just want to go through some of your respiratory stuff. So you're saying you've had asthma, so that's pretty much been throughout your life. Do you have a puffer for that you
I have Ventolin
normally...
when I need it, like Ventolin as needed.
Okay, yes, that's not something that you take regularly.
No. When it's really cold, like since this I started hurting, I have been using it to see if that helps. And it does a little bit.
Okay, radio.
Yeah.
And so, is it cold and exercise? You were saying the things that bring it on
the
most. Okay.
And obviously smoking as well.
Okay. So since you've stopped smoking, have you had to use it more or less?
No, way less. Like I just don't use it.
Okay. So is there anyone else in your household that still smokes?
No.
No. Okay. No. So there's not much passive smoking there.
No.
And you've got sinus. You said you had sinus as well. Any hay fever issues or just sinus?
No, just sinus.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you're not around smokers very much or anything like that?
Oh, maybe once a week for a little bit.
Okay.
Dad?
Yep. Okay. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to get you up and let me just have a quick look. Nothing else I need to do. First off, while we're sitting here, I'm just going to take your pulse and we'll see how it goes. I can find it. So just relax your arm down for me. I can find it. Okay. You're right, just breathe normally, just relax. We're joking. Okay, no worries. Okay, so we'll get you over into the room, we'll get some postural stuff done, some flexibility, and then we can talk about a treatment and action plan from here. Okay, so just up to this end of the room for this, so we can get it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stand behind you to start off with. So if you press this way for me, just nice and relaxed down as you normally would. Okay, so definitely got this shoulder is a lot higher than this one here, which can indicate there's a lot of stuff happening in the muscles and in the front as well. This one's sitting down low, there is a bit of swelling through here. Okay, just turn on your side for me. So I can just have a look through there. Okay, so yeah, definitely. Do you sit much at the computer during the day, things like that?
Or any time I do, yeah.
Okay, radio. All right, because you've got a bit of forward rotation happening with those shoulders, and that's usually indicated for people who sit at computers or sit slouched in couches or chairs all day. So no worries. I'll just get you to pop and sit on the bed for me. I'm just going to go through some stuff with your shoulder as well. So what I want you to do is, so you can reach okay. So what I want you to do with both hands, actually I'll get you standing up, it'll be easier. What I want you to do with both hands, I want you to lift them up as far as you can until there's that pain level. I want to see how far you can go up with both hands at the same time, right?
So what, when I first hit the pain or?
When you first feel that resistance with the pain, yeah. That's okay, no worries. Okay, same thing, bring it back down nice and slow and controlled. No pain on coming back down.
No, that one.
Okay, I know, that's what I'm worried about today.
I remember that one.
Okay, same thing up. I want you to come up as far as you can go up before you hit that pain level. Okay, so that's that one.
Yeah.
That's all right. Bring this one back down for me, nice and controlled. Okay, this one here, can you pop this one back up and see how far this one will go up? Yeah. Okay, so that one's a fair bit more. Okay, the other thing I want you to do is tucking your hand behind your back, see how far up the middle you can touch. This one, the first good one first for me. Okay, so about, yep, okay. Other one. Okay, so we've got about an inch or two's difference there as well. Okay, no worries. Come on back through and we'll sit down and we'll have a chat about an action plan for that shoulder at least. Okay, so through that shoulder, there is, as I said, there is quite a bit of a difference in just how it's sitting in height-wise, okay, which suggests that there is a lot of tension through the trap area, and also through this pec area. So it's pulling it because you obviously tend to sit at a computer like this, so there's a lot of hunching there, and so these are quite restricted and they get a lot tighter. So they pull everything forward, which can be causing more problems here. There could also be some issues there in the AC joint. It's probably because it's been there for quite some time and you don't actually know what started it. What I might do is I would suggest you get back in to see your doctor and get some scans done on that joint, just to have a look and see if there's anything internally happening that could be affecting it as well. So what I'll do is I'll write a letter for you, going through what we've been through today to you, and you take it to your doctor, and then he can have a look at it, have a look at the shoulder, send you for some scans, and we can rule out things from that anyway. But in the meantime, we can definitely get some massage into that area to help relieve the tension and make it feel a little bit better and make it a lot looser through that area, which would be good. As for the lung, lower back, again, I'd like to see some scans get done with your doctor first, just to rule out any pleurisy there again, or any other nasty things that could be in there first. If that comes back all clear, then we can probably start looking more at it being a muscular issue, and again, we'd address that at the same time that we address the shoulder. Does that sound okay?
Sounds good.
Okay. Do you have any other further questions?
No, that sounds
okay.
Good way to start.
Okay, no worries. Well, we'll start with that. Thank you very much for coming in today.
Thank you.